And good morning. It's your friendly neighborhood Tironan. And what are we after today? Well, we're going to go ahead and try out this Mosquito. Been playing it for a while. And another one of my forgotten aircraft that I haven't ground so much while I was working up the Soviet line. And it's time to correct that a little bit. So I thought we'd go ahead and give this a go and see how we do with it. Hopefully I won't make a complete ass out of myself, but it's always a strong possibility. Alright, so we have a boomerang here. Get rid of it. So go on down. Help out our ground attack aircraft. Try not to kiss the ground. Bad for my health on the aircraft. And hurts my feelings immensely. Now, as a dogfighter, this thing makes a great heavy fighter. Alright, so we got our airfield, we've got our bombers inbound, so we've got control of the command air base. I like to think I helped a little bit with that. What we want to do now is get some altitude, because this thing is not a dogfighter. Never has been a dogfighter, it's never going to be a dogfighter, but by God, it's a pretty decent heavy fighter. Now, you notice we have the inevitable fight over the center while the enemy captures the command center. Somebody's going to have to explain the logic of that to me someday. But as long as bots rule the roost, you have no chance of influencing someone at all, so let's just get on with it, shall we? And we have a heavy fighter coming in. Let's dissuade him. See if we can get out from underneath the heavy fighter's gaze here. Hopefully you haven't got a... we have another Mosquito up here. And we're under attack from multiple aircraft. Sure would be nice if I had some fellow pilots to help me out here, wouldn't it? Sorry, but sometimes these things just seem to get a little old. Go to the wrong place, do the wrong thing, and then complain about losing the game. Alright, we're going to try to dive away here. Let the friendly bots try to take some of the pressure off me here, see if I can get out of the limelight a little. And try to climb up here and influence the heavy battle a little bit. Alright. Now I'm all ripped up, so the best thing I can do for my team is play Bomber Interceptor, which is one of my primary roles as a heavy fighter. Now you hear me scream, moan, complain about going after heavy bombers or bomber missions. Well, that's not the case when you're a heavy fighter. What you don't want to have is every single person, light, single, medium, get into destroying bombers. It's not helpful. It's not useful. And it just about is a guarantee of losing the game. Okay, well, if all else fails, RAM, right? That helps a lot. Alright, let's get back to it here. Nobody wants to hear me complain, so I don't want to hear me complain.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Report will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
Unfortunately,
Great job. No enemy bombers have broken through.
now I'm going to turn right back around and go after the other bombers in the hopes that if I get there long before they do, as they go back and do what they're supposed to do, I can take on the bombers. I can use a few rockets to bust up their formation. And keep the bots from doing what they're not supposed to do. And we missed with the rockets. Darn it. I was hoping to
Heavy. Do you copy? Over.
help that out a little bit.
Keep it up.
Lighten my load. Let's not hit the nice heavy bombers with much more hit points than I'm likely to have, especially now. And we'll turn around, get back on their tail. I guess you can get away with multiple ramming attempts as long as you leave them with so few points that that it's not recommended. And that's just because it pissed me off.
The command centers are under our control. Communication with the headquarters established.
Alright. And we'll do a wing stall here to get turned around. Actually, I didn't do poor piloting there. It was a wing stall. Believe that one? I got land to sell you in Florida.
Great job today. We'll be waiting for you back home.
Alright. Let's see what we did here. Alright, so we did pretty good Hats off to Chris Vanquer. Did a nice job there. And we made some points towards upgrading our aircraft to the Hornet. In fact, we're fairly close. I'm going to have to get some gold here. This is probably not a very good... I would probably go with something besides engine tuning too, but it was free, so I took it. And if you've ever upgraded multiple lines of aircraft at the same time, you know that silver is always a precious commodity, and you never seem to have enough of it. What I am going to do with this aircraft is I am probably going to spend the third point on right here, Raptor Strike. And the reason is that I've got this, which gives me some increase to my fire, but when you come down here, your chances of setting an aircraft on fire and causing critical damage is up by 50% when diving and with a forward firing weapons. It takes effect when the aircraft approaches maximum speed and the pitch angle exceeds 45 degrees, which was something that a heavy fighter really likes to do, right? So that's the plan for the pilot. We'll give it a try, see what you guys think. As always, your comments are appreciated and welcome. Remember to like the video if you like the video. If you don't, give me the thumbs down, but tell me why and give me something to work with here, gentlemen. You can't improve if you don't know what's wrong. And I need all the subscribers I can get. Listen, you all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.